announcement. I am starting a podcast. I've been wanting to start a podcast for so long. I originally thought I would launch it in May, and then I thought I would launch it in October, but then I decided to do a daily vlog, and I can't possibly start a podcast and a daily vlog at the same time. So I posted that video 673 days ago. That's almost 2 years of sitting around waiting until everything was perfect. And are things perfect now? No, not even a little bit, but I'm taking one step in my life, moving forward 1 inch, working to turn that inch into a mile. I'm done waiting, and you should be too. What was something you said you were going to do but never got around to? Even if it was 2, 5, 10 years ago, do you still want it? Will it still bring value to your life or to others? We make things complicated when they should be simple, and that delays progress. Every day, that delays progress. Let's take this podcast, for example. For the longest time, I thought I needed to wait until I had the recorder with the 2 mics and all the stuff to make a real professional podcast. And by waiting for those purchases, I lost momentum. And guess what? It was actually this simpler setup that got me inspired to get back to this goal. It was through the restraints of quarantine and no longer worrying about making it a video podcast that I simplified. I got this USB mic and started setting up podcast meetings on my calendar. And now I just edit the single audio file from my Google Meet recording to produce this podcast. No syncing, no multicam, nothing. Simple. Does this XLR mic sound extremely better than this USB mic? I don't know. You tell me. Hello, I'm Alex Castaway, and you should hit that subscribe button for weekly videos about health, habits, and financial freedom. Hello, I'm Alex Castaway, and you should still hit that subscribe button for epic weekly videos. Go ahead and smash that button. Click it or tick it. But I can tell you this has been the perfect setup for this podcast for the last 3 months, and that's why they're the sponsor of today's video. Massive thanks to Toner for making an awesome product and supporting this channel. So now, the podcast you've all been waiting for, but also that you forgot about or never knew about because most of you weren't here when I made that announcement. Here it is.
3 million followers on TikTok and raised $2.3 million in 12 hours.
I saw that today.
Stories are our most valuable assets to build empathy and create change. But there's a gap between the organizations with access to powerful stories and the people with the skills and resources to reach the masses.
You have a need, you have a story. I know someone who lives in that community. Let's go send that person out.
Every quarter, you're going to work on a project where you're doing something for the good in the world.
We created this podcast to bridge that gap, to explore the power of purpose, and unlock how conscious brands, creators, and changemakers revolutionize impact storytelling and reach audiences who take action. This is our podcast. We are Lofty.
This is something that the best talent wants. They want to work with companies that have a shared purpose.
A person's ability to imagine creates empathy.
And I've seen video change lives, like literally.
My friends, there is no more waiting. We can't look to anyone else to get this done. We must each take ownership and unapologetically raise our voice.
If you're a good storyteller, you're off to the races.
It's even cooler to be able to partner with a brand like Corona.
The fact that we can create a piece of content around something that we care about.
We're stronger together, ultimately. They have resources that we don't have to be able to promote that messaging and that cause.
We are Lofty. Am I afraid to launch this podcast? Yes. Why? I don't know. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fears. But if there's one motto I'm adopting for the rest of 2020 and beyond, it's to flinch forward, to be willing to do it afraid. Think again to that thing that came to mind, that thing you said forever ago you wanted to do and still haven't gotten around to it. What are you waiting for? Stop overthinking and just do. You can check out the first few episodes of We Are Lofty on Apple or Spotify. Links are in the description, and I'll be posting awesome snippets from your favorite creators over on Instagram, so hop over and join me there. Thanks for joining me for a few minutes today. If you made it this far, I think you might have liked it, so help a girl out and hit those 2 buttons that show the algorithm you care. And be sure to tap that notification bell if you want YouTube to let you know when I drop those next few videos. If you're in the market for a mic for our now endless number of video calls, the link is in the description for this mic. And before you go, I've put together this playlist I know you're going to love, and I'll see you in the next one.